Yo, everybody, come in here. Everybody, mosey in here. I'm gonna say something real quick. This is crazy. This is crazy. And I'm gonna keep it all the way funky with you. Bottom line, everything I said's been happening. Everything. Remember what I said. This was only about a few weeks ago. I'm gonna be picking up my drops. I'm coming back because this was the third thing I said that happened. So as I promised, I'm gonna start making them regularly again. I told you, when three things happen that I said, I'm back. I'm back. I told you, there is a DVD. Yo, let me catch someone not putting respect on my name. Let me catch one of you dummies not putting respect on my name. I'ma foretell your future. I'ma do. I'ma do. I'ma do some ish you're not gonna like. What did I say? Didn't I tell you someone's gonna speak in a certain way? Didn't have to be a suspect. Someone who knows something's gonna speak up. It's done. It's done. So, mastermind, you failed. Whatever you did failed, and I told you you were gonna fail. I specifically was telling you step by step you were going to fail because what you did was a bad cleanup job. You see, you had everything in place. You had time to deal with the uncle, different people around. You didn't deal with them. You let them slide for a reason unbeknownst to me. You let this guy hop out the car and live. Look, if you were going to do what you did to X, you should have disintegrated the dude running from the car. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. Why couldn't you just that would have been the only thing that made sense. No, let me get a bit deeper. Even if you didn't do him there, you would have did him before he was on some video. Now he's on video, everybody sees him around. Now they know if something happens, who's responsible. You missed your window of opportunity. Here's the crazy thing. I was saying this for a while. There's a lot of people who talk about doing crime. But if criminology was brought up, you would have to take tips. I would have to coach you up. If we were going to do a crime, I'd spend so much time coaching you up. We couldn't even get the crime done. I'd be like, dummy, do this. Are you serious? I'd be like, yo, I hopped on video off the rip. I told you what investigators were going to do. They did everything I said. Okay, at first I laughed. I told the suspects what to do. It seems the suspects are the only ones that listen. And because they listen, you now have this outcome. Look at that twist of events and conclusion. The suspects are the only one that listen. Fact. Fact. And I'm going to have a video where I go down the list one by one of where they listen. See, I told you, I think these guys watch my channel. I was like, because they're doing what I'm saying. They're getting the outcome they're looking for right now. And they just checkmated you. Mastermind, you have been checkmated. Now, my source is telling me there's a signed DVD statement verbatim of what happened, of exactly what happened. If this is true, you're done. You're done. You're done. If what they're telling me is on this, it's over. Game over. Oh, they know what's going on. They know what's going on. Trust me. It was a close person to the situation that did a signed statement. And they recorded it. So they couldn't go back on it. It's over. So everybody can start celebrating. Who was saying there's going to be no justice for Job? Who was saying that? They made you eat your words. Because all you guys that were lying, it's going to come out. Why do you think they're calling witnesses up to question them, dummy? They want to see who's lying and who's not. Do you... Let me, let me ask them a real question. Survey says... Hold on. Let me gain composure. Survey says, do you think affiliates are going to avoid being brought into this? You think that? Oh, let's get a bit better. Cause this is about to, yo, I'm about to turn up. I told you what was happening. I t- Yo, before what happened just now, they said you guys were dumb. They said whoever the mastermind is, he's smart, but he's too dumb to move off of what you say. You guys said, "Oh, you're with them." No, dummy. You think they wanted me to say what I said? Like that's why you're so stupid. You're so stupid. I'm telling you what they're doing. This is like a cheat sheet. I gave you the cheat sheet to the game. You looked at it and you felt some type of way because you looked at the cheat sheet and said, "F this guy." Really? F me? And I'm telling you what happened. I'm telling you what they're going to do. I gave you the cheat sheet to the game, dummy. And you guys still stepped over it like F him. Now, it's checkmate. So from here on, I'm going to be honest with you. I can predict what I think they're going to do, but I don't even know what they're going to do because the amount of information they now have. It's silent. It's the silent storm right now. They are not playing. Tagline, who spilled the beans? That's what you should be thinking. But at the end of the day, that's irrelevant because the beans are spilled now. They are quietly on a hunt. That's the only thing I can tell you. They're quietly hunting now. They're quietly hunting. Let me be real. The only lawsuit that could occur is from these suspects to whoever framed them. A, if framing occurred. B, they'd go after whoever put dirt on their name. C, the amount they're going to go for is going to be an ungodly amount. It's going to be such a large amount they're going to sue for that it's going to be it's going to be everywhere. Those who push their face into the news, they could go after news stations. They could go after the force. They could go after everybody if they did not do what's being declared of them. Because they have consistent threats. They've been through the ringer. And what was TheCzarr telling you from the jump? Stay objective. But they didn't listen. The news station was like, "Oh, he's ah." And you want to know what would be the best suit? Is if what's left, the people representing X went after the news stations in that magazine for what they put out. That would be the best turn of events. And go after them for billions. Don't play with them. They put your son out there as an abuser. They confirmed it. They're still chasing his head. Put them guys down. They got the money. Go after where the money's at. As for these suspects, I think there's going to be a delightful turn of events. And what did I tell y'all? If any of these suspects can prove their innocence, you better turn on whoever else was involved like a zombie. Didn't I tell you that? You better turn on them like a zombie. Real talk. Real talk. I can't make this up. You better go after everybody that was hiding it. I mean, I don't care if they're an affiliate. I don't care who they are. You better hunt them down. They should not be able to go to McDonald's without being hunted down. They should not be able to because they put all of you through such duress off of lying. Doesn't that make sense? That doesn't make sense? Oh, that's insensible? Really? Do you know that these suspects' parents were threatened? Their family was threatened. If they did not do this, they need to empty all of your pockets. Really? How are your parents threatened for a choice you made? What part of the game is that? There's no money involved. This is all pride. And I happened to give you the cheat code, and you still ignored me. I gave you the cheat code. I gave everybody the cheat code, and you ignored it. Now, what I says happens again. And you don't even know. You ain't know it yet. You ain't know it. I'm telling you what you ain't know yet. I have a signed affidavit sheet stating what I said happened. Are you stupid? I should start I should start taxing you dummies. I really should have started taxing these dummies. And I don't mean that to the viewers. I mean that to the people who was relevant. I should tax you for being stupid. You're dumb. You think the feds themselves said they ain't gonna do nothing. Locals said they ain't gonna do nothing. They said you weren't gonna do nothing and you didn't. Forget it. I'm not even hopping to another video. You're about to get a real video. I'm not playing right now. I'm not playing. That's part of it. But who spilled the beans is gonna change into what I'm about to talk about now. What did I say earlier? Another thing I confirmed. I should start smacking cats. You know what? I should start smacking you because you're young dummies. A lot of you are young dummies. And you don't listen to those with knowledge in the game. So I should start smacking the heck out of you. And where's my bread at? You really do owe me now. You owe me. Since you don't want to listen, you about to get a lot of other people caught up. For real, because you don't listen. You don't get the art. How I have beef with Diamonds Live and he said I understand it now and y'all still don't get it. Y'all still don't get it. Different over here. Let me get into this. What were we calling her? Somebody remind me. Dirty Sanchez? More people came out now saying you're threatening them. What did I say she was doing? What was one of the videos erased? What was one of the videos erased? What did I say she was doing? I told you literally what she was doing. What was she doing? What did I say she was doing? I told you. What did I say she was doing? Didn't I tell you she was hitting people up, throwing threats that involve life or death? I said this. Now receipts come public, you're doing it. Shout to the Instagram socialite that showed me. Didn't I say she was doing it? That was one of the videos she went for. Oh, put some disrespect on my name. Yo, I'm really about to turn up. I'm really about to turn up. Nah. I'm really about to turn up. Now I'm really about to turn up. Because the bottom line, what did I say she was doing? Didn't I say she was doing something? Didn't I say that? Didn't I? Yo, for real? Now I'm not playing. Now it's all, I'm Joker on you. I'm laughing, but nothing's funny. I'm laughing, but nothing funny. I'm laughing, but ain't nothing funny. What did I say? Another thing I said that y'all were taking shots at. Oh, you were flagging a video. Now evidence is public of you doing it. See, the thing that's actually that has to do with it, I have a totally different scenario of you doing it. That's a fact. I have a totally different scenario of you doing it. But there's two others that came public. What do you think this is going to turn into? They have verbatim the threats you made to them. This ain't about to get real? It's not about to get real, Dirty Sanchez. Really? Really? They felt threatened. Another lawsuit. Because of the rest of what you said to them. They felt their life was in danger. Go read it. Go read it. Matter of fact, that's going to be the cover of this. The cover of my video is her being exposed. I'm done with the games like that. I'm done with it. Y'all want to rumors, this and that. Then you see I'm completely telling the truth. And then what? You see I'm completely telling the truth, and then what? Then you got a bunch of excuses. No more. No more. You're going to put some respect on my name. I'm done. I'm done. You're not sending. I see your little private messages. I'm not playing with you. I'm really not. Along with their receipts, more's going to come. I'm not playing. You guys can look at the cover. More's going to come. it's time to expose you. You want to attack my videos? And look, I even told this dumb girl that because you did that, I'm gonna let you rock for the moment. But I will be back. Like the Terminator. I ain't even have to take the shots. You see these other people? They're gonna let a girl who's 5'5", 120, soaking wet after she eats a buffet make threats to them and not speak up. Think about that. 120 soaking wet after eating a full buffet, and they're gonna let you threaten them like you do. Makes sense. Who else did I say she threatened? The alleged other person claiming to be a baby mama, right? How many other people? How many other people did you do that to? Oh, you didn't send people riding around her crib? We'll get her back up here. TheCzarr had the hits before you knew what it was. Now, if you didn't catch those videos, go over and say something to Dirty Sanchez, because she attacked him. Allegedly, or someone around you attacked him. And if you deny it, we're going to figure out who these other people around that did it are. Because I traced it and I found relations. I worked my way up the tree. I told you I was about it. They just think it's play. I had your number before they had it. I knew who you were before they even had an idea. Now, what can you say for yourself? No, let's be real. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Who wants to say TheCzarr all rights reserved ain't authentic? Who want to say it? Don't whisper it. Don't say it out the side of your mouth. Say it loud and clear and tag me in it. Tag me in it so I can do work. I'll put some work in on you. Real talk. I haven't even put work in on you, and you're attacking my videos. I ain't even put no work in on you. That was common knowledge. I knew you were doing this type of stuff. I just needed proof. But see, with you knowing that's exposed, you know there's other things I can show, right? Oh, your treachery doesn't stop there. Let's be real. If she's doing this threatening people and they're publicly showing it, you actually think her treachery stops with that? Let's truly show what you've done. Let's truly show what you've done. If I'm so fake and I'm a rumor, even though I'm forecasting things that happen up till now, let's show the treachery you've done. And let's see who's a rumor. Let's see who's joking. Let's see who's playing, girl. Let's go. I've been waiting for you to get on that tip. I'll get on a new mode. The tip I'll get on, you ain't never seen nobody on. Respectfully, to X's legacy, your actions have not been justified. This is your baby father, right? What about his legacy? What about what he represents? What about X? And who's handled that work? It wasn't you. Who's put the work in? It wasn't you. I got nurses in the community that put in more work than you. Nurses. Nurse. Not even in what you're doing. They put more work in than you. I seen you rush Cleo to the news. Cleo put in more work than you. Cleo did put in more work than you. That's a fact. That's a fact. We can do a video just me naming what she did for X. And you'll lose still. You'll still lose. That's a fact. What else do I have to prove that's not already out in the open? What else do I have to say that's not already known? I mean, guys, They think when I say agents, it's a joke. You think I'm joking, right? Act like I don't got somebody watching you 24/7. Act like that. Act like I don't got people around those affiliates with the underages 24/7. Act like we don't know the schedule you take up. Act like we don't know what you do. Dang, man. Like, you really play with me. And it really makes me feel some type of way. Because I know the dark and the dirt you're doing. Yet you want to speak high and mighty and think you're better than others. If they could see what my informants have seen, everybody here would throw up. Every last one of you would throw up. You throw up. The sickness of character, the truth behind what I've said about love, envy, revenge, the truth, you guys would throw up. Sick at the people that claim to be a friend, claim to love, claim to have been around, claim to be this, and that. It will make you sick. You couldn't take that. Because this isn't normal stuff we're looking at. These are, people like to give their names psychotic, I'm crazy, I'm deranged. No, these are sick people. You're sick. There's a difference. You look at your lifestyle and you think you fit into a certain category, or you big yourself up as the outcast. But let me teach you something. If you live that life to gain, to win, to grow off of the demented torment and downtrodden of others, you're sick. There's no argument. You're lost. There's nothing good you have to give unless your heart and mind are in sync to do so. That's why I'm always right when I speak about it. That's why when I spoke about this months ago, it comes out and they see I'm right, because my heart has always been in the right place. Your minds and heart has never been in the right place. And this makes me think you never were a real friend. You never was someone that cared. You never, and we been. That's why. Say so. Say something. You never, and we been. That's why. What are they talking about? Want to walk around looking when you ain't hold your mans down? Want to do underhanded slick stuff and then threaten other people who want to speak their mind? Are you? I'm not even going to ask what you are. I know what you are. See, we know your type. We know your type. We know your type. And we've been dealing with it since the start with many different cases. Your type never changes. But the outcome of you remains the same. And that's all I'm going to say. I've seen many stand and say, Czar, and then they disappear. Because I don't play that. I don't play with you. I don't play with you. If I spoke on you a certain way, I spoke on it. It stands. It's fact. I don't have to play around with it. These guys think it's play. Really? I gave you guys facts before it happened. Here's what's crazy. You cowards run from the cops. You duck from the cops. You hide from the cops. I told you what they do. So if that's the case, what type of criminal am I? If I can tell you what the cops are going to do and know what's going to happen to you. Anyways, back to what I was saying. They sent me to handle business. And now you see it's happening. Your favorite judge's time. Your favorite lawyer's time. Yo, you guys, I'ma give this, let me give props. You gotta give props to the law too. Y'all were right. These dummies never were gonna figure it out. They never realized what was happening. I had people in the beginning say, "You're lying. You're this." You guys are off the face of the earth. I don't know where you are. Hey, I plead the fifth. I don't know where they at. Yo. Oh my goodness. Give me a second. Yo, I told you these guys are suckers. Yo, some of your favorite rappers, without the thing in their hand, without talking hard, like alone, y'all get, mm, y'all get y'all buns busted. And I ain't gonna go into detail. When you ain't doing that, you ain't swinging the thing or bragging about how you shoot, you get dropped. Am I lying? I mean, X could fight. So what does that say about you? Yo, I can't make this up. Yo, some of these dudes, without other men around them, without shooting a gun, they are baby food. Like baby food. I can't make this up. Like I seen them and I was like, yo, I would feel so bad if I caught wreck. Like this dude would crumble under the pressure. Like you'd break. I was scared that if I did, you'd break in half. Like a toy. I'm like, this is the guy? They're like, yeah, that's him. My agent started laughing. They were like, no. They were like, Czar, we do not want you to get involved with that. I'm like, fine. I'll stay talking. But I was like, I keep the mind and the action. I keep both up to par. But these guys, I was like, if they're really snatching underage girls, all it's gonna take is one normal man to catch you. And it's lights out. One man that actually cares, that actually takes it serious. And it's over. It's over for him. You get every Hulk Hogan move gets done to you. Every single thing. What you seen on TV will get done to you instantly. Like I've met so many guys like that. Like they'll do the worst thing to women. But then when they come around a man, they'll try and sing a different tune and try and be sneaky. But then when it goes down, they get split like a banana. I've seen that many times. I don't know where they're at doing that. I don't know where they condone it. But come around somebody who actually cares. Okay? It's a different tune. Yo, like real talk. They can't go out without another man on their butt. Guys, I can't make this up. They need a man around. Like it's your boyfriend. That's how you move? That's how you move. Well, let me do you one better. I finally made contact with one of these females' family. If any of these men I spoke to ever come in contact with you, you'll disintegrate. Like, I mean, I was like, that's some type of fight to take on. Especially, you're not military trained, you're not, and you did that to the daughter? Like, this guy will eat you like a Snickers and then spit you out and repeat. Like, I'm catching up to some of these families. If they didn't know, now they do. I thought he broke the phone in half. You ever see a cartoon or one of those animes where you're talking to the guy and he squeezes the phone and break it? I heard that sound. And I was like, hello? Hello? Uh-oh. That's the only thing I can say. I foretold so much. Now back to the Sanchez thing. Let me say this. We now have a long list of everyone who's claiming you called them and allegedly made threats. Now, I had a list beforehand. I spoke directly to a woman that said you were sending people around. Number one, first thing, know that you just endangered everyone that rode around. Because what you didn't know is one of the houses had a camera in the window. I'm telling you, I can't be feds. My intel's too nasty. My intel's too nasty. Don't demean me that way. Yeah, I may know who's that, may know of them. But when it comes to handling business, I'm the czar. I'm something else. My clique, my agents, they move in silence completely. You ain't never seen them. You will never know them. They could be a CEO paying your check. I could tell them, pay that stupid dummy and watch where he goes. Affirmative. they they paid your meal. They gave you a meal. Now they're watching you. See, these guys still think like heathens. They move like heathens. They think, oh, we're held to a code. But what you don't realize, you moving by the code, you're doing everything I want you to do. Period. Period. Even in your little songs, there was, I'm not going to say the affiliate's name. I spoke about him directly. I heard your little song you kicked. Where you at? Where you at? I heard your little song. Somehow we can't seem to see you without another man up your butt. That's interesting. That's very interesting. It made me think, was there really something going on where these guys had guy on guy action and want to play the part like they like women? That's interesting to me. That's interesting. I realize you're never not around men, but I never thought about it that way. Nicole, if there's any recorded call with X, I already got it. I already got it. I listened to them all. Maybe they got one, but I already listened to it. You see, multiple different people are on lookout and sending me information. So I got my ears to the streets and I got my ears up above. You see, that way I can't miss anything. And I got the fan pages, shout out to Truther, that sent me the information. See, you can't avoid me. You can't avoid me. I'm that guy behind the door in the bum outfit you thought wanted some money, but I'm just there seeing what you're getting. I'm just there seeing what you're doing. Yo, I love being in that outfit. Like, you wouldn't believe the things you see when you're in that outfit looking around. I've heard them all, but no, that's not the one I'm talking about. If you're talking about that one, then you didn't hear the one I heard. But my thing is, another thing's happening. A DVD statement. Let's guess who came up on there. Do you want to guess what affiliate came up on there? Nah, I'm not going to tell you. Word, inbox me, Nicole. You know, hit me up on IG, CZARR _ all rights reserved. One word. Do you guys want to guess what affiliate? Number one, let me say, I'm surprised at the affiliates that actually showed up for the questioning. Now, I was told the code was, I'm not going to say it, Lloyd. Nope. I was told the code was not to show up. But let me give the affiliates a hint. One of you said something that led them to force the hand of the person to speak. I'm not going to say nothing. One of you said something in that interrogation room that opened the suspect's eyes, and they said, F it, I'm going to talk. Didn't I tell you somebody walking into the precinct blew it? Because they wouldn't have called you in if they ain't have nothing on you. So how you said something led them to think a certain way and act. I told you were going to throw away everything. Or did you do it on purpose? That's something to think about. I'm going to have all your recordings. All the recordings in the investigation room, I'm going to have them soon. I'm going to have them. I'm going to have them. Oh, I'm going on Patreon, but I ain't going to drop the member. Because look, that's getting in too deep. I told you, I'm not involved with making arrests. I tried before this time. I tried and tried to help these guys. I tried. Anybody who says I ain't tried, you's a lie. You're a liar. I told you who to stay away from. I told you what to do. You still didn't listen. But here's the thing. Here's what's worse. You're not even checking dude who's out of line. If I'm with my homie and he's out of line, do I check him? Like, yo, get yourself together. Y'all don't even check him. Y'all let him run wild. I can't do that. I cannot do that. Even I have limitations, guys. I can't talk about it. I can't talk about that part. I'm just giving you the drop, giving you the scoop to understand somebody's interrogation went very well. And I told you, they're not going to tell you when they're getting what they want out of you. I've been like, why am I reiterating stuff to you before you even were in the room? Like, this just gets annoying because I feel like people don't listen. That's what I'm here for. Objectively, I told you what the investigators were going to do to the suspects. I told you what they were going to do next. I told the suspects how they were going to get caught. Every one of them got caught how I said. In different ways I said they were. Who does this? Are you really? Now I'm really getting pissed. You're really making me feel some way. I told you. This is a DVD statement signed and sealed with an affidavit to go with it. It's game over now. Are you kidding me? Whatever he just said, best bet, I don't even know what to tell you now. There's no way out of it. Let's reiterate it some. Guys, let me be fair. Let me go back some. I told you the lawyer's a beast. I told you they pulled in some of the best experts in the game. In that state, they had like a 95% conviction rate that they were dealing with, and they're beating it. They're beating it. People keep asking why feds aren't stepping in. Why would I step in if I have the best lawyer and experts in the state on a case? It's a waste of taxpayer money. Are you stupid? Oh my gosh. Like, why do I have to spell it out like a child? Y'all can do everything complicated. Lure women. Set this up. Set that up. Oh, figure out how to make that much money. Oh, create this, create that. And you can't think criminology? Don't be a criminal. If you can't think criminology, don't be a criminal. It's a bad choice of profession. If you don't know how to be a criminal, don't be a criminal. Don't do crime. What's wrong with them? Now, there's times you get violated. I can attest to that. They gotta violate you to get something. But the way a lot of you got caught was stupid. They didn't even violate you. They tricked you. That's why you gotta know your constitutional rights. I did the mini series. I told people, let me tell them again, excuse me. If you're a felon, so if you ever had a felony, when you went home, You lost a lot of your rights. I told you that. The name of the game out here is don't catch a felony. Let me repeat it. If you were ever given a felony and became a felon, you lost a lot of your rights. The name of the game is don't become a felon. That's all. That's all. It's that simple. Don't become a felon. Once you become a felon, you can get back. They could run down on you. Okay? Here's what you guys don't know. If you're a felon, a cop can run down on you and check your pockets like it's the streets. You don't know that? That's written in. Yes, they can. If you are paroled, they can check your pockets. They can run in your crib. I, I'm that's me. That's me. I'm the one that told you that. But y'all don't listen. Thus, when I saw certain behaviors that were heavily criminal and the person had no felonies, I know three things. Three. It's one of three things. Either he's a snitch, he works with the cops, or this dude uses other people to slide out of crime. With making that much noise, having so many businesses, being out in the public, publicly being put in magazines, there's no way you can avoid that attention. Yet your record was squeaky clean. That tells me something's wrong with you. All them dudes around you, and something's wrong with you. You never saw a jail cell when you committed blatant felonies. Oh, somebody is digging in your pockets or your buns. Which one? Someone told me it's the latter one, but we're going to leave that alone. We're going to leave that one alone. I had to drop on everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to drop. They sent me the video. Hey, I had people confirm the names. We had it all. You guys haven't even seen all of it yet. Watch when they roll it out. I'm going to just be standing back there screaming, all rights reserved. I ain't saying nothing. That's all I'm saying. Put that respect on my name. I tried to help the bad guys, but the bad guys screwed me. No, I will not put. Number one, when he knew I had it, he ran and took it down. But people recorded it. See, I can't watch it. Somebody else has to watch it. I just threw up in my mouth. I just threw up in my mouth. And we know the studio it was recorded with. And trust me, if I wanted, I could get the non-scruffy, because it looked kind of scruffy. I could get them to get the clean version and send that right over to me. You could say whatever you want to them. Listen, these lames try and call up people I refer to and tell them not to work with me. Who ain't gonna work with the czar? Are you dumb? No, you're dumb. And the czar don't got pool that I can't get it if I want it. I just don't feel like putting something like that. Why would I put that out to the public when there's a bunch of minors around and we're gonna leave it at that? Dummy. There's a bunch of minors around. And don't worry, my agents are on that one too. Oh, we're on that one. Do you know, I don't even want the publicity for it. I just want to see them save some kids' lives while you corrupt them. And again, the phone calls I made, I'm pretty sure some parents are waiting for it. All right. You see, the key, and I'm going to say it again, you got to get respected in your city before you can try and take the country. Come to find out, a lot of people don't respect some people. Mm-mm-mm-mm. That means you got someone hungry that's just waiting for you to slip. And with that said, la-di-da, I plead the fifth. I got dudes in my inbox. I don't even want to say it. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. I don't believe, yo, I just don't believe in that. And here's the thing, the connections, that's good to have, but it's where you have them. See, a lot of dudes don't know a guy who's playing both sides. Let me ask you something. In the drug game or any type of game that involves anything, what happens to people who's playing both sides? You're playing with the cops. Oh, and you're playing with these guys. How can you do that? How can someone do that? That person's a liability. That's a liability. I'm just being honest. And I'm going to say this. With that DVD statement, with that DVD statement, oh my gosh, with that DVD statement, I got to keep it 1,000. Whoever's doing wrong, this is the only thing I can think to say. Whoever's doing wrong, begin doing right now. Begin doing right now. If you think this isn't about to connect the dots, that's crazy. Because it's kind of like a hint. This person does not even involve a situation with having experts. So we're not even taking the experts into account with this. When you see the different things they're talking about, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to blow your mind. Because all they're going to do is connect the dots. All they're going to do is connect the dots. Let's slide in here. TheCzarr, hunt them down like an investigator. I'm not an investigator, hunt anyone down. X can fight more than anyone. I agree. All critical thinking. Nicole, yeah, hit me up with that. Lloyd, I'm not saying him. Old school gangsters are gone. I don't know about that. He's the governor's booty gone. Booty monster. I don't know about the governors. The governor? Oh yeah, too many minors acting up these days. Looney Goonin. Rosemary Carlos, you're done. What? Are you stupid? Jordan, what you talking about, my son? Someone Luke Skywalking out the pen. Oh yeah, I will get up with you. And Rosemary Carlos. Okay, not me. Yeah, no, I'm not. My agents are hardcore. Let's say something did go down. My agents are savage. I don't think you realize that. Like, I gave you the hint about the bloodline. You didn't get that. Everybody that shares my blood, savage. So either they were already around you and gave you a pass, because they just knock his off. That's all they do. That's all they do. I knew if I was going to do this, the only people I could be around who's just going to off people. They could have already done you in if I mentioned you, because I had them watching you. He's playing. And here's the thing. On some real stuff, I'm not hardcore. I ain't no gangster. I'm all about the mind. They're like, yo, we want to hold you down. I said, cool. That's cool. I told them, but look out. See, I sent people to look out for some of y'all because you don't get what's happening. You're being set up. Like, guys, some of you are friends with somebody who's trying to set you up. I've been negating that. From the gate, I've been negating that. Like, what you don't understand, some people have made a pact that they have to take you out to still win. And you don't get it. You're on the come up. You're doing good. They have to take you out. They know what's coming. They know what they did. They know what they did. So you're just a means to an end. I'm trying to help. But what I'm telling you, this person that just gave the DVD statement, would they have made it if someone didn't say something in the interrogation room a certain way? I don't know that. I can't tell you I don't know. But the way this is unfolding, it is not good. It's not good. Because it's making innocence seem that clear. I was trying to tell y'all, somebody was talking, I was even hitting at who it was talking sideways. Like, I'm just done. Like, I'm done for the time being because it weighs on my heart. Because I know what certain people meant to X. And I know what certain people are trying to do to align themselves now that he's gone. It's a chess game. Who plays chess trying to off all their main stars, all their main pieces? Listen, let me tell you this tale, and then I'm going to let this part of my conversation go. I remember reading something that said that X portrayed standing as Jesus and speaking to his people, delegating each person who they were. Are you telling me there was no Judas? If we're going to take the narrative he set up and he was delegating people, you're telling me there was no Judas. Do you know what Judas did to Jesus? Kissed him on the cheek, sold his soul to die within the same lips and the same hand. There was no Judas. Are you that? Oh my gosh. That's why I get mad. Because I'm like, these guys realize it. You don't see between the lines. There was no Judas. Really? I'm off that. Back to Dirty Sanchez. You attacked all my videos. Anyone that had your name in it, you tried to copyright strike me. Now, you're lucky I'm good with YouTube. Or else that would have been an issue for you lying. Because now the truth is out. It is going to be the cover of this video what these people are saying. I'm not including you because you got some type of problem. But I'm going to show them what they're saying about you. This is the same thing. Somebody bring Cleo in here. Cleo, this is the same thing I told you she was doing. Now watch this other person who's not the person I mentioned speak on what she did. Please. It's crazy. And here's what's crazier. The way it's done reflects on you. This person was trying to convince me it was you. I said, it is not her. His mom has no time for that. It's not her. They swore up and down that there was something alluding to it being you. I spoke in favor of it, saying it's not her. Now another person comes out, the same method of it happening, and they're claiming who it really is. Isn't this a coincidence? A very big coincidence, right? Cleo, watch out for the snakes on the plane. That was partially to you too. Snakes on a plane. There's snakes on the plane. You need to avoid them. They're trying to bite you. I called for you to come out with that video. You came out with the song Royalty. You came out with the video. You're giving the fans what they want. What is she doing to benefit you? But being a headache. Pushing your name for negative publicity. Normally, I'd say publicity, any publicity is good publicity. But when you push it to destroy someone's name, you push it to destroy a legacy. Maybe she's too young to get that. Maybe she's not there mentally. But you're going to have to coach her or leave her out the plan. However things work. Because she has no sense. Go read what she said to these people. Now they're acting like they're under duress from it. Now, respectfully, she's soaking wet 120 eating a buffet. If you're scared of what she's threatening, it's weird. But if the people that are on that camera that were seen circling that girl's house are the same one she is contacting and sending to do it, that's danger. Because now they're caught. You think they're not going to snitch on you? Because she is being seen as having the money. So what she's going to say is, oh, well, I'll just go to Mama X for money. Like you're some bag of money she can feed off. If she gets in a lawsuit for what she did to these people and they're suing for pain and suffering from a direct threat, you can't beat that in court. You verbally told them you wanted to do something. Oh, this is fake? Well, how about I bring up the other one someone sent me that they proved to me? How about that? This is a totally different person. So I'm so crazy? Yeah, I'm rumors. That's exactly what I am. I'm just rumors. You know what? I'm rumors. I'm about to get off. I'm just rumors. Funny how what I said was going to happen 2 months ago happening right now. What I said was going to happen 5 months ago happened recently. What I said was going to happen 7 to 8 months ago happened. What I said was going to happen last year happened. What I said was going to happen before that happened. Are you... Stop playing with me. Nobody makes media like this anymore. I called out your favorite socialites and told them they don't know how to do this. I told them that. I couldn't be in their face, but I told them to themselves. How can you hate what's not real? What's fake? What's fake about me? Come on now. Why do they do this? Wait till you hear what statements were made. It is going to shock your system. My best, I'm going to tell you the same advice I told them dudes who were trying to sign some type of contract with girls to make them do stuff. I'm going to tell you what I told them. Bottom line, I'm going to tell you what I told them, and I'm going to say it once. Get out the country. Get out the country. The jig's up. The jig's up. Get out the country. They're coming. Oh, they're coming. On DVD too? Yo, I'm going to play that joint back 2 or 3 times when I get it. I'm going to play that joint back 2 or 3 times. I got to hear everything. This affidavit ain't playing. Yo, I only read it and it's official. And I'm sitting there like, yo, he did just what I said he'd do. And he was the one I was thinking would do it. Or she. I gotta kind of mislead you. I'm not gonna lie, he or she. Preferably she. It's over. Yo, did you remember? Hold on. I'm sorry, I gotta say this one real quick. Remember when I told you there was a woman they caught that they were gonna deport back, right? And she says someone was pillow talking. Go watch all my videos. Some of you aren't getting what I'm saying. Someone was pillow talking about the crime before it happened. Now I have someone on DVD saying what happened. You think they don't put 2 and 2 together? Oh, and I brought an affiliate in to speak in the interrogation room. They are piecing everything together. This is bad. If I'm the mastermind, I'm sitting here like, I was telling you, I even told you what to do. I even said you were smart. I was telling you what to do. Now it's at a point where if you move on any of these suspects, right? Any of these suspects or something, it's going to look crazy. They're going to say this person's trying to cover something up. Because now one of them speaking, which protects all of the people. The fake witnesses, everybody's protected. I told you, why were they protecting the fake witnesses coming in? Let me add one more thing. Just one more thing. Okay, just one more, then I'm done. I mean it. There is still a gap. There's a gap, and there's one way to save it all, to get it all back. That begins with you coming out of yourself and unordinarily approaching situations. So let me tell you what someone would do normally. And, it could be a power reference, but power's a reference to Esau and Jacob, but that's something else. I'm going too deep with you. I'm going too deep with you right there. You're not ready for that. So that really doesn't fit. But let me explain it in a way you get this, okay? If I'm going to do this, I can't be Tommy. So you know Tommy from Power. I can't be Tommy running up in Ghost's house trying to kill the lawyer. It's messy. That's just for movies. That's messy. That's messy. You don't want to handle it that way. What you want to do, you want to know your enemies better than you know your friends. So it's hard to get close to someone in a scenario this way, right? So you got to know what someone wants, what they truly want, in order to give them the ideology and the heart to achieve it. So in order for you to do this correctly, you're going to have to use soft power. In Ghost, look at Ghost right now in the series. So Ghost and Tommy know it's drama, right? When he approached Keisha, he didn't shoot Keisha. That would have been hard power. He made an offer that got her mind thinking. That's the only level you can work at right now. Because you didn't listen earlier when I was telling you certain people should not be around anymore. You let everybody around. Now it's a quiet case, which makes the look, judge and lawyer, the silent case makes you look suspect. I'm being honest. But being that you have law backing you, it makes it credible. But what looks crazy on the other side is that it's the fake witnesses. If I never heard Panama speak, if I never heard Victor speak, it's how the story broke. You can't avoid that. It's how the story first came out. So when I'm listening to the story, it would have been different if I was listening to affiliate. It was people who didn't even really know X, yet they still had the heart and spoke as if they did. It's how they handled it. They shouldn't have came out. And here's what put the icing on the cake. Victor was like, "Oh, I was never there." He went on live, bad mouthing me, and said he was never there. When I have receipts and another live, what you saying you were there? So now it makes it look like an inside job dealing with either Reva or officers, because allegedly officers was taken off the case, right? So the only way I could counteract that type of hardened mistake at that point in time were those specific people not being in a position to say what they said. Social media shut down. Or them being quiet. Because if you erase the social media, it's going to bring attention. So let me take you to criminology. If I don't want someone to speak a certain way, I have to give incentive. If I don't have incentive for them to speak another way, I have to have some type of assurance, right? So that's where we get to blackmail, where you don't want to go. But what is the best assurance? The best assurance is a longevity of incentive. So I'm not going to give incentive all up front because I just gave my ace to you. So how I'm going to play my incentive, I'm going to give it to you a bit at a time. And in that, where I work hard power, opportunity. Listen, I can get into detail all day on how to play the criminology, but blackmail is not the route. But incentive is done by choice, right? So if I incentivize you that monthly, this is going to be it. And after we finish doing this, I have another opportunity for you so you can set your family up. That is a good incentive. It is not blackmail because I am incentivizing someone that they can achieve their dreams. They can be anything they want to be. Hey, I want to see you at this position. Hey, I want to help you do this. Guys, what I'm kicking to you is real politics. This is real politics. I'm just showing you how it goes. I'm showing you the ropes right now. Everybody wants to use mafia, scream gang, and that's why I told certain people to get away from some guys, because if they can't think at that level, you only can use them as pawns. If they can't think at this level, you can only use them as pawns. You got to find queens. You got to find fortresses. You got to find knights. People that think beyond what a pawn thinks. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. You can't move that way anymore. It's too much happening. And here's what's crazy. They're doing it in silence. So that really puts you at risk. You don't listen. Only way I knew the move they were making, someone on the inside. That's the only way I know. They confirm what I'm saying. And at times they ask, how did I know that? I don't want to listen. It has to do with chess. It has a lot to do with chess. I can see a few moves some other dudes make and know what's gonna happen over here. It's just chess, and I know how they think. If I know they get drunk, pop Zans every day, do this, do that every day, I know they're gonna go over here and do that. You're not gonna change the format just because you're doing the same thing and thinking your name means something different. It's how you behave. It's to the limit your mind and your actions can go. Some dudes want to take it to hard power. You need to use incentive. Listen, a republic, a democrat, a democratic way, let me say that. Hard power was used to establish in the beginning. I'm not going to go into detail with that. YouTube probably won't make me say that. They won't let me say that. So I'm not going into detail. But look up the history. Hard power was used up first. Today is soft power, and it works wonderfully. Oh my gosh, does it work? Oh, it's worked so well. They have the next 500 decades hypnotized. That's a fact. Because of how well they work soft power. Soft power is everything. You got to know how to leverage it. It's everything. I'm trying to tell you guys. And see, at first, I wasn't even telling you guys to use hard power. I was telling you to use a mixture because you need to see who's around you because you don't know who's playing both sides. You don't. Now that it's kind of out there, at least to the courts, now a new level of skill needs done. It's soft power. It's soft power. You need soft power. That's the only way you're going to be able to incorporate what you're looking for. The same thing in many things. Look, I could show you how to use soft power dealing with a lot of situations. See, when criminals aren't good criminals, using hard power is a bad idea because they're not good criminals. For their insecurities and lacking a skill, they'll take it out on their situation. Using soft power leverages them so you can make an offer to them. This is how you work through to get your ultimate goal. Look up Sun Tzu Art of War. It shows you everything you need to know. Like TheCzarr could teach you for days. I could really talk about it for days. Because you gotta leverage this in your everyday life. Especially if you claim to be living by the streets. in the street code, as a lot of you are. I had, I was approached. Do you think Czar didn't get messages from dudes like that? You think I deal with them? Talk about when I see you, I'm a. No. I know what I could get done to you. I'm not going to take that route. I'm going to show you if you're really gangster, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Look at this picture. Something I know you don't want public. That's how you work over that thug mentality. Trust me. Trust me. They thugging till they realize they rock pink socks. Or I go and show someone they allege is their OG because they live in the same area, them in their pink socks. And tell them, do they want their gang's name affiliated with this? Oh my gosh, was he infuriated. I don't know what happened to that dude. That dude, if you're still alive, hit me back. He was pissed. He was like, what? I was like, this dude, hey, he's coming at me throwing your setup. What? I was out. I was like, I'm out. I was like, he's about to come through the screen on me. I was like, I didn't do it. Soft power, guys. Soft power will leverage everything for you. Trust me. Use soft power. I don't admit I always use it because certain reasons at certain times. But soft power in politics is the only thing that will work in the current situation, being that now there's people carrying a narrative. Let's say the statement given is a lie. What do you have to prove it? He's the one with his life on the line. Who are they going to believe first? I'm trying to tell you guys something. I'm trying to tell you, they could lie in a statement. On that court, could lie. Blatant lie. What do you have to refute it? That's the thing. I'm going to let y'all simmer on that. I got to be truthful. Like, Jen, this receipt by this person looks really bad. It co-signs a lot of what you attacked on my page. And I took a picture of everything you attacked. I took a picture of it because I knew you were going to do it. I was waiting for you to do it. Someone told me that's how you get down. You're not authentic. And I saw you attacking Geneva. I saw you attacking her in your post. Get your life together. Get your life together before I go in on you about that. What, you're mad because she's authentic and got up here and actually said stuff? Her friend actually was refuting it and confirming things? And then you want to mention, why don't you reach out to her? Because she's dodging me. She knows the questions I'm going to ask. It's not going to be like your news station. What I'm going to ask you, that's the make or break. You know it is. The make or break of everything for you. Because I'm going to ask what I know they don't ask. What I know you don't want to be asked. What I know you don't want to answer. I'm going to tell you that up front. That's what I'd ask. Respectfully, how can you hate that? A man telling you, if you came up, I'm going to ask you what you don't want to hear. I just being honest. I am. I told Geneva's friend the same thing. I'm going to ask you what you don't want to hear. She said, bring it on. Is she real or not? She said, bring it on. That's why I put respect on their names. Y'all, I'm out of here. I'm about to get going, get stuff together, but you could run it back. I don't lie. The DVD statement, guys, it's going to be crazy. On Patreon, I don't mean to leave y'all. I'm going to be back more often. I'm thinking I'm going back to 2 or 3 a days. That's how serious I am. Tomorrow, if I start hitting you with them, don't be surprised. Sometime tomorrow, I plan to hit you with them. So just be prepared. Probably get off 1 or 2 tomorrow. 1 or 2 clips tomorrow. But yo, be prepared. It's about to get real, guys. They're being silent. Look, they keep pushing it back for a reason. I'm trying to tell you. When they go through with it, They're going on a manhunt again. And I'll try and tell you how they're doing it, but they're on a manhunt, y'all. I don't know what they're looking for. I don't know what they're looking for, but they are on a manhunt. And they're not playing. Like, they're serious. Like, they're serious. I don't know if they're getting feds involved. I don't know anything about it, but I know they ain't playing. I know they ain't playing. I could tell you that. Heavy hitters. They called up the heavy hitters. You know, like, when you call up local, nah, they skipped that, went straight to SWAT. Like, they ain't playing. What happened? What did they say? Like, the people that are starting to get involved, top of the line. These are top dudes. Like, they don't play. Like, their name speaks for itself. I looked up some names. I'm like, what? I was like, what does he care? Like, you'd be surprised. And I'm just telling you, it's at a different level. So just be prepared. It's about to get live, man. It's about to get live. It's drawing. I'm gonna be real. This is drawing. Why do y'all need all these people on the case? Why'd you call out a dream team to look into this? What's going on? Can somebody explain that? What's happening? You called in everybody, and then you questioning me, how'd I know that? Don't worry about how I knew that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about how I know what I know. Just know it's your favorite rapper's time, your favorite movie star's time, your favorites time, your favorite mogul's time, your favorite time, your favorite judge's time, your favorite lawyer's time, your favorite expert's time, your favorite suspect's time. All rights reserved.